EPW Wednesday Night Warzone starts with owner Ace Fulton addressing the people. Well, isn't this just wonderful? EPW is finally getting a spot on the network. It was only a matter of time, seeing as EPW hosts some of the best wrestling in the world. But talking about EPW, we need to talk about what happened at Sacrifice. Sky Simmons, an unsigned wrestler, made a claim for a title held by another unsigned wrestler. And to top it all off, she made baseless claims, saying I brought her in when I didn't. And you can take my word, because I am no liar. You are a liar. After Europe's Finest, you promised me main events, big matches, and exposure, and all I did was sit at home. So, you have two choices. Give me a match tonight, or I'll do what I did to Derek to you and the rest of the locker room. Fine. You want to make threats? Cool. Just be careful who you make said threats to. I gave you a contract, and I can take it away. But, you want a match? Fine by me. Tonight, you'll take on Ricky Dupree. But after that, it's time to get on with some action as Sunshine Valley's Timo Schreiber takes on for Team and Country's Sebastian Monte. And despite Monte's best efforts, he was no match for the Conflict as Timo butchered another opponent. After the match, Timo would try to continue his brutality, but SJ Boom stepped up to the crowd's enjoyment. But before the big beefy men could do anything, Condominium showed up and wiped both Timo and SJ out. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse in the women's division, Sky Simmons shows up and spreads lies. But I'm not worried about her. She's looking for 30 seconds of fame, and she's using Ace's name and company to do that. And the audacity of her to want the world title. Get in line! I'm getting the next shot, and I will get that title. Whoa. Now wait just a second, Eve. I get we're both working with Ace, but I want to make something clear. I don't work with you, and I never will. And as far as who's getting the next title shot, if anyone deserves a shot, it's me. So how about you get in line? The two looked like they were about to brawl but stopped themselves and walked away, unaware that someone was watching it all unfold. American Strong Style made their EPW in-ring debuts in a hard-hitting trios match against the Rugby Party. Steve, Dexter and Vic tried, but they were no match for the chemistry of American Strong Style. Once again, Evan Poland falls to my hand, and at this point, I'm not surprised. I mean, look at me compared to him. I'm an athlete, he's a nerd trying to be an athlete. So let me speak to you, Evan, in a way you'll understand. I'm your kryptonite, so I suggest you stay away from me and you stop trying to gun after Blake. But enough Poland talk, let's talk about me. It's time I got my hands on gold once again, and I'm gonna do that in the form of Jeff Riley. I'd say it's just business, but you're a friend of Evan's, so it's also personal. Did I hear someone stake their claim for the European Championship? Must be everyone's lucky day, because I was looking for people to be involved in a big, fatal 4-way ladder match on the next Warzone. So Bullet, you're in. Oscar Harrison got his wish in a clash with Ricky Dupree. Ricky tried to get the upper hand, but with a determined Oscar as his opponent, there was no chance. Oscar threw him around like a piece of meat before taking him out with the Legends Tour. However, Oscar wasn't done there as he had a proclamation. Tonight was just a start. I will be here every episode until we are EPW or until someone stops me. So, who wants to step up next? Down came the master of flips, Romeo Flip, who was seemingly accepting the challenge, as before he could say anything, Oscar tried to get a cheap shot in, but Romeo was able to hold his own and send the Venice Beach legend running. And the chaos continued as we cut to marvelous Marie Gardet attacking Tia Duke backstage. Her motives unknown, but her intent on taking Tia out were clear as day. And now, it's time for the main event, Luna Olson versus Jody Grimes inside a steel cage. This was a brutal affair with both women holding nothing back, both of them wanting not only to win but to destroy their opponent. The lights went out, and when they came back on, Sunshine Valley's Tori Manson appeared, taking out Jody, allowing Luna to get the win. But despite giving Luna the win, Tori immediately made her true intentions clear, blindsiding the monster and sending a message that war was in the air. And to double down on this message, the last thing we saw was Zach Burke taking out Dr. Victor Psychosis, leaving him a bloody mess backstage.